Sure if he'll go with aim or if he'll go with something a little more gimmicky. So Preston will get first ban. Let's see what he decides to go for here. Oh, he full bore. Unlucky. Chooses to ban HR3. Interesting. I think he just doesn't want to have to deal with that high AR, especially when combined with that light tech that Nomad 3 has, or HR3 has, rather. Very valid pick, or ban, for him. And DT2 is what renyoo decides to ban. That's a pretty smart one, I think, from her, because it's definitely very tapping based, and that's what Preston enjoys. I think it was a good move to not ban Nomad 2 quite yet. Oh no. Preston bans HR1, the Zep heal plus Shujay map. That is so sad. Unlucky. We'll play your map someday, guys, I swear. And renyoo decides to ban DT3. Oh. Interesting scenes here. Okay, what are we doing here? Is that kill? I'm not sure what we're going to be playing here exactly. Are we going through with HR2? Because it seems like Preston wanted to change his ban, but alright, it looks like the players are just going to be playing out this one? Question mark? Okay, it looks like we're gonna be going back to, we're gonna be having a ban of HR2 instead of HR1, and we'll be playing through HR1 on renyoo's pick. Very scuffed out here, but we're making it work. I love Osu players, let's go. I agree. Alright. And this is renyoo's first pick, by the way, for anyone who is confused with that. renyoo got to pick first and banned last, so this is her pick, her first pick of the match as we get into things here. This is a Zefkiel plus Shijie map, two of our organizers here at the tournament, so very exciting to see it played out first time. This map was specifically made so that we didn't have to torture our 6-digit players with AR-10 quite yet. So the ban system works. One person chooses to... Oh, yeah, that works. One person chooses to pick or ban first, and depending on that, they rotate bans, depending on who chose to ban first, or pick first. But right now, the act difference is all that's keeping these two players apart, as they simply combo through the map. Wait. Oh. It looked like renyoo was trying to adjust her stylus, maybe? I'm not sure what that was about, but tablet player things, I think. Meanwhile, Preston is holding his combo, but his accuracy is suffering pretty greatly out here. renyoo will hold the lead for a little bit, but Preston is... Oh, not catching up because he just broke. Not cursing, by the way, I swear. So with that, renyoo will maintain the lead with a much higher accuracy as well. Only one miss, and it was a pretty Mickey Mouse miss out here. Trying to adjust her pen or something. And as we go into this break, both players... I don't think the players will be seeing each other's scores because it didn't actually go to an official break in the map. But as we go into this last fourth section, renyoo has a clear lead, and with Preston breaking right there, really unlucky miss, but renyoo is going to be taking her first pick. Good stuff from her. Looking like over 600k out here on the Zefkiel and Shijie map. Really good stuff. 450k, or 650k even. Can we make it 700? Oh my, she's crazy. Wow. But to be fair, she kind of deserved to win that one because she she kind of just missed randomly in the middle of the map. I'm assuming she was adjusting her pen because her cursor was nowhere near the circle. Meanwhile, Preston, pretty good score. A bunch of slider breaks for him, but still a very respectable 450k. It's very clear that both players are very high level, and it'll be interesting to see how they do going further into this match. Preston opting for the DT1. That's pretty interesting. I would have expected him to pick something a little bit more tapping based, but if he's comfortable with this kind of aim plus a bit of tapping here and there, more power to him. He'll probably need to have that skill set covered to beat renyoo in this match, because she does seem very well rounded. This map does require a little bit of reading because it's originally AR7, which only translates to AR9 rather than AR 9.7 with AR 8 when DT is applied. So there is a bit of a reading gap that you need to cross in order to effectively play this map. But other than that, it's pretty basic patterning. It's mostly just, can you aim and tap with DT on? And there's a bit of spacing in there too. So far, Preston has a bit of an act lead, but both players are FCing, so we'll have to see if someone actually does indeed break. We're almost halfway through the map though. This is a pretty short DT1. Neither player seems too nervous. I don't really see much shake from either player. Things are just continuing business like usual. Neither player giving an inch, but Preston does maintain a bit of an act lead. This could come down to an act battle at this point. Perhaps we made this one a little too easy, huh? Both players starting to cross into the 700k range. There has still not been a break. Oh, and Preston breaks at the very end. Can renyoo bring it back? She does. Oh my... By 1k. That is so unlucky for Preston. Damn, it was just... Some stupid, like, double slider pattern or something. That was so sad. But renyoo, I think, coming out with the FC on that map. Really good stuff, despite the small act disadvantage there. But wow, that is one that Preston definitely wishes he could have gotten back. He'll just have to work that much harder on these next picks to bring something back. Luckily for him, we do have a best of 11 this round, so he has a bit of more time to get things back together. renyoo picking HD1. Very cool pick. I think she's expecting Preston to be a little weaker on HD, and I think if that is true, this is definitely a very good pick for her. This is a very different style from the last two maps that have been picked. So, we don't really know how each of these players will perform on this techie kind of hidden. But if I had to guess, I would say that renyoo is probably feeling pretty confident on this one, considering it's her second pick of the match. There are a few tricky patterns in here, so the players definitely have to keep their focus up or they will be breaking. Just like that, Preston finding a break, but so does renyoo. And renyoo finding another break. This gives Preston a bit of an advantage going into this next section. He's now maintaining the lead. Both players have a bit of about the same act, actually, so it's very close so far. Preston finds a slider break that gives renyoo a huge combo advantage going in. This part is pretty tricky though. renyoo finds a break as well. And now Preston, with the act advantage and combo advantage, is going to be enjoying a bit of a lead, which will be increasing as time goes on. Those kick sliders are pretty rough. Very short time to get to each one. And renyoo finds another break. And now that the song is winding down, I don't think that she is going to be able to bring it back. Preston finding a breakpoint that he desperately needed. After that last pick, it was looking pretty rough, but he's able to stick it out and comes away from this map with 550k. Good stuff. Only slider breaks for him, actually. Whereas renyoo, I think, broke due to more of the aim between sliders. Good stuff from both players so far, though. And Preston picking Nomad 3. Definitely a banger. And this map is Preston's chance to equalize things with renyoo. Since this is alt, it's obviously a bit more tapping focused, so I think Preston is definitely going to have some comfortable patterns to ease himself in here. There are definitely some tricky in patterns with these sliders though. I don't think this map pool is quite as filled with bangers as the last one, but this song definitely helps. We try our best to make a map pool with the most amount of bangers in it, because otherwise it wouldn't be as fun to play. Both players hitting that long string pattern. But Preston finds a slider break once again. Slider aim not quite translating well enough for him yet. But we aren't quite halfway yet, so he definitely has a chance to get back into things. Both players have similar accuracy, holding around 97%. renyoo breaking into 98 or so. Oh, and as I say that, they're back to about even. This map is definitely more of a test of who can maintain their consistency on these patterns, because it doesn't really change too much difficulty-wise, but these sliders are definitely testing you every step of the way. You have to be very careful. Both players hitting that bit of rhythm there. And right now, renyoo is building a massive lead because she's still holding that FC. And it doesn't look like anything is going to change. Oh, I'm leaving. Bye. See ya. I'm out of my chair. I can't. I'm so sad. Why does caster cursing have to be a thing, huh? Alright, this does give Preston the ability to come back, with renyoo missing once again. Only a 50k difference between them right now. There is definitely enough map. These sliders are pretty relentless though. And the constant doubles, alt patterns. Oh, and Preston finds a break right towards the end. They're so close. Both players are neck and neck right now. This is one of the harder sections of the map. All these sliders testing your accuracy. And Preston breaks, renyoo holds, and that looks like it's going to be the map for her. Oh my, that was so close. These players are neck and neck so much of the time. Preston once again with just slider breaks. That is so rough for him. But renyoo holding a bigger combo there. Even though she had a bit of an act disadvantage, she had enough to make it across the line. And now she has her own pick, up by 2 now. Really good lead for her so far. Picks free mod 2. This one's an interesting one. I didn't think anyone would actually be picking this, to be honest. Because you're either going through HR2 land with a, you know, AR10, or HD with AR8, neither of which are very nice. I'm assuming both players will probably be picking the HD, but I don't know. I'm not sure how comfortable these players are on AR10. So it's possible one of them picks HR. renyoo actually picking the HR. That is interesting. The circle size is not that bad for HR, but it is AR10. I really didn't think we would see 2 players picking different mods on this. This is really interesting. renyoo opting for more mechanics, and Preston going for a bit of reading here. No matter which player you look at, I am getting anxiety because both of these are very unstable picks on this map. But it does seem that both players picked their mod for a reason, because both are doing pretty well so far. They're honestly both pretty cracked right now. Should we go into one of the harder sections? Oh my god. Preston breaking at the very end, but it does not matter. renyoo just FC'd that with HR. That is ridiculous. Honestly, I was keeping quiet because I didn't want to curse anything, but god damn, 96% as well. That is just crazy. If renyoo keeps on reading AR10 like this, she's definitely going to be having a big advantage on those maps going into later pools. That is... I'm speechless, honestly. Like... That's crazy. We were trying to make these HR maps a little less ridiculous this time around, because I know players were struggling with it a lot last time. But renyoo just saying, no, actually, make it harder, please. I can just win every single one because I'm good at HR. Good stuff from her so far. That is nuts. Ah, yes. We do a bit of trolling on this pick. Wait, hello? Wrong map? The overlay just said, no, actually, we will not be, what is this song? We do a bit of trolling. Zefkiel is our Nightcore aficionado, and this was the most appropriate map difficulty-wise smile. Honestly, we just wanted to do the song for the memes. The overlay, though, does not want to be displaying this, apparently. It refuses to cooperate with this map pick. It's definitely smart of Preston to be picking this, though, because renyoo just got off from practicing AR10, so... Or not practicing, playing it in match. So she will definitely be a little bit more rusty on this low AR than Preston, who just played AR8 HD. And it's showing right now. renyoo breaking, and now Preston can maintain his lead. Preston finding a break there, but so does renyoo. And this means that Preston will be able to maintain his score lead here. It has been pretty close so far, so I think a few breaks here and there could swing this. Just depends on which player is more consistent for now. This is the harder part of the map though. renyoo finding multiple breaks. Preston actually just combos through that section. That is insane. I don't know how he did that. He just decided to combo. And as we end off this map, renyoo misses and Preston will be taking it. A very smart pick from him. Going straight from AR8 HD to more of it, while renyoo had to receive whiplash from AR10 to AR8. The hard section of this map definitely caught her off guard with all those triples and flow aim. Preston with a pretty nutty score on that though. 95% AC, 400k. Definitely one of the higher scores on this pick that we'll see in this tourney, I think. And renyoo decides to go straight back to free mod 1. Very interesting. I was assuming that most players would avoid the free mod slots, but renyoo just goes straight for them. She knows what she's doing. This pool is kind of the gateway from the lower level maps to higher level, because some players just have a terrible time with this map pool, and others, such as these two, kind of destroy a lot of maps. So going on, we'll be ramping up the difficulty by more each round. So don't worry. We're making things a bit harder going forward. This is a map that should be pretty difficult for both mods. The HR pick requires a decent amount of aim, and the aim is pretty fast, so definitely keeps renyoo on her toes, whereas Preston has to deal with fast aim and AR 8.5 HD, which is not very fun, to be honest. It's pretty tough if you aren't a reading aficionado. Both players missing there. renyoo with a bit of an advantage here in act as well as score. This map is fairly long, about 4 minutes. So we get to see these players struggle a little bit more through the rest of this map. renyoo definitely seems to be getting the better of the combo though. Bancho moment. Hello? here. And renyoo just casually over double the score of Preston right now. We obviously didn't miss much. I think Preston is struggling a little bit with the density of this map, whereas renyoo is perfectly fine with these mechanics. Such a crazy player in HR. And renyoo finally breaks, but it is far too late for Preston to come back. He's been finding consistent misses, and it is just not a great time for HD right now. Renyoo is just crushing this map, honestly. I don't think I expected to see much more over 400k, and she has almost gotten 550k. That is disgusting stuff. One miss for her. Absolutely insane on the HR. Preston deciding to go back to the HD with HD3, another one of our certified bangers of the pool. This is probably one of the harder maps of the pool, though. It has a lot of techie alt elements on top of being with HD, so it definitely keeps players on their toes throughout. The players discussing how good the song is mid-match. I love that. Preston got the better of the matchup on AR8 HD, but this is AR9, so it's a completely different ballgame. We'll see if he's able to pull this out as well. renyoo does have match point right now, so Preston needs to make something happen with this pick. Preston does find a miss early here. renyoo did as well, but she now has a combo lead as well as the act lead. But I'm expecting to see a few more misses throughout this map because this stuff is very challenging with HD. Preston finding a few more breaks here. That is not good for him. He does have 3/4 of the map to go though. This is one of the longer picks of the pool, so he does have a chance to come back. And renyoo, I think, over-aiming on that stream pattern, so... Both players finding a few misses here and there. So far, renyoo has been getting the better of these trades. What a banger. Renyoo finding a few breaks here and there. This is giving Preston a bit of a chance. Oh, he finds a few breaks there. Combo is very scarce during this map, and for good reason. It's very difficult. Last third of the map coming up. Both players have the same combo. Preston is going to have to find a big combo here to come back. About a 30k deficit. And that is a good start. Renyoo misses on that stream pattern once again. Preston breaks as well as Renyoo. The act is about the same, but Renyoo still has a bit of an advantage. She's been getting the better of these combos throughout the map, and she has a bit of a score advantage. She breaks once again. The score gap is closing a little bit, but it's going to take more. If Preston breaks that is not good for him. And at this point, I think it would take a collapse from Renyoo for Preston to win this pick. But it is not to be. Renyoo will pull off the upset versus Preston, our number 2 seed. To be fair, she was our 3rd seed, so not too big of an upset there, but something to be proud of for Renyoo. She is such a well-rounded player. Cracked on HR. That was such a good performance from her.